You asked me more than once, not loudly, not in a way that cornered me, just that quiet certainty you carry, like you've already seen the ending and you're simply waiting for me to catch up to it. And I said no. Easily at first, almost instinct, the kind of no that comes from a place that's already decided it doesn't belong. You didn't argue, you didn't push, you just stayed. Let the question linger in the air between us like something unfinished. Months passed. You asked again. And again, I said no. Because it's easier to turn away from something than to stand in front of it and wonder if it might change you. I told you I'd choose something else, something softer, something quieter, something that didn't ask me to step into a version of myself I wasn't sure existed. And you listened, the way you always do. Like every word matters even when you don't agree with it. And then you said it again, not differently, not louder, just again. Like truth doesn't need to fight to be heard. And I still said no. Because the truth was, I didn't doubt the path. I doubted myself. I doubted the part of me that would have to rise to meet it, doubted whether I was capable of becoming what you seemed so sure I already was. And then something shifted, not dramatically, not in a way anyone else would have noticed. No lightning, no revelation, just a quiet knowing that settled into my chest and refused to leave. The kind that didn't explain itself, the kind that just waits. So I came to you, not with confidence, not with certainty, just with a question held carefully in my hands, like it might fall apart if I spoke too quickly. And you met me there. No hesitation, no surprise, like you had been expecting this moment long before I arrived in it. We sat together side by side, something unspoken stretching gently between us, patient, steady, like you weren't teaching me something new. You were simply helping me remember something I had forgotten about myself. And when we reached the edge, that quiet place where doubt usually wins, you didn't stop. You didn't step back. You stepped forward and you placed your belief right there beside mine. Not as pressure, not as expectation, as presence, as if to say, you don't have to do this alone. And something inside me, something that had been bracing, holding, waiting for the moment to retreat, softened because for the first time it didn't feel like I was being asked to become someone else. It felt like I was being allowed to become myself. And from that point on, you didn't just stand beside me, you walked with me through uncertainty, through learning, through every moment where I felt like I might not be enough. You stayed, not controlling, not correcting, just there, steady and certain, like you trusted me even when I didn't. And now, when I look back, when I trace the line from who I was to who I am becoming, I see it clearer than I ever did before. You didn't force anything, you didn't change me, you just kept asking quietly, patiently, until I finally listened to the part of myself that had been whispering all along. And maybe that's what this really was. Not a question, not a decision, but an invitation offered again and again until I was brave enough to accept it. Until one day, without ceremony, without announcement, I stepped forward and said yes.